to hide. Can you come down a little bit? Hang out on my lap. Okay, says we're live. Ready? Good morning, sunshine, or hello, sunshine, because it may not be morning for you. I'm Michelle, and this is
Amy.
And we'd like to invite you to subscribe. We'd like to invite you to wake up and live. And we're going to talk about Money Friend today. Okay, so Amy, why don't you tell them what you know about Money Friends?
You don't spend them.
Not very often. You have to replace them as soon as you can if you do choose to spend them, and you have to ask if it's really something you want to do. Okay. This is who? Do you know who this is? How much money? Usually people's very first money friend. Do you have any money friends right now? I've given them money friends. They have disappeared or spent them or whatever. So we still get to work on this because of what we didn't do was the getting to know you process. Okay, so one of the things that you do when you get a money friend, and these are things that you carry in your wallet. If your wallet is small, if your wallet is small, you can fold them like this so that you can see their face because you want to get to know these guys as friends. Now, when you get another one, you'll keep this one folded and you'll put it behind and they kind of stand behind each other or in front. Do what's best for you. Different people have different beliefs about that one. My wallet is a full-length wallet. You can go get my wallet. Show them. Okay, so it's full length and it's pretty and everything, and so mine fit in there. Okay, put that down. Thank you. So what we do is we get to know them. There are a couple ways you can talk to them, have conversations with them. Imagine that this is a real person because you're building a relationship. You're going to memorize that this is, who did I say this was?
George Washington.
George Washington. What do you know about George Washington? Do you know anything? He was the first president of the United States of America. If you do not live in the United States, you can still have money friends. Pick your smallest paper bill and get to know it. Write a letter to the dollar bill. A lot of people, I've not understood this, but a lot of people look at it, it's just $1. And they kind of have this attitude of it's just $1. It's like a no big deal amount of money. But each dollar adds up. And eventually you get enough of these and you have quite a bit of money. There are a lot of things that $1 can buy as well, huh? We like having dollars. We like going to the dollar store because we can spend our dollars there. We get to have a party with George Washington. So write letters to him. You write, Dear Dollar Bill, or Dear George Washington, or whatever your lowest thing is, like pounds or whatever you guys have now. Write your lowest denomination out. Write a letter. Dear Dollar Bill. And then this is how I feel about you. And this is what I would like to have happen. And you just write out a letter to them, whatever comes to your mind. Then comes the fun part. Then you say, Dear, and I would write Michelle. So I'd write, Dear Michelle, this is George Washington on the dollar bill. Or this is the dollar bill and I want to be your friend. And you'll just write out whatever. And you may get different ideas. You may find as you're writing to George Washington that, or the dollar bill, or your lowest denomination, you may find that you get your ahas while you're writing there. And you're just like, whoa, I didn't realize it felt like that. Awareness is half the battle. Now you can get it out. You can use different healing processes if you need to get that information out. Oh, we're going to talk about something else. We are in just a minute so that Amy can be more part of this. Okay, so or you may get the answers of what you're feeling when the dollar bill writes back to you. So keep having a conversation until you feel complete, till you are in love with this dollar bill. If you have to write yourself every day for a month, then do that. Write the dollar bill back and forth until this dollar bill becomes something that you cherish and that you're grateful for. And as you carry this in your wallet, a few things happen. Number one, can I ever honestly say I don't have any money? Why?
Because you've got money friends.
Because I've got money friends. I carry them with me, so I always have money. Now, I may not choose to use them, but I always have money. So that's one thing that's important, is that I always have money. The other thing is this dollar bill acts like a magnet. So if it's a magnet, what's it going to do?
They bring stuff towards it.
Exactly, bring stuff towards it. So it's going to bring like things to it. So it's going to bring money. Because it's money, it's going to bring more money to it. So if you're carrying this around in your wallet, it will not only allow you to have money, but it will bring more money to you. And you can have more money. Money what? Or friends. Because just because these friends stay in your wallet doesn't mean the other money that comes into your wallet isn't friends. And so you always have money friends, and you get to carry this around with you. Pretty cool. So you want to hold the $1 bill, please? This is my probably all-time favorite money friend. Are you ready? Oh, let's first talk about who his name is. This is Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is actually on 2 denominations in the United States. This is a $2 bill. Some people don't even realize that this is real money. You have to specifically ask for it at the bank. I've had some banks that didn't have it. I've actually traveled to another bank specifically to get one. I currently have 3 because I am in the process of not only finishing my full set, but adding 2 more sets so that I have, as I call it, the power of 3. So this is Thomas Jefferson. You do the same thing. You would write a letter to him and write a letter back. And these are especially fun. I think it's fun to have a lot of these and leave them around for people with a note on them, just because they're so different. They're not common in our monetary system. In fact, we're getting to a point where people having cash is becoming not common. Look, if you're going to hold that there, then that one needs to go right there. Okay. Now, do you know who this president is? Can you read that?
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. So it's another money friend. Now, you're just adding to these guys. You're going to write your letters however long it takes until you fall in love with him, till you are excited to have him with you. Or if you're finding that you're not getting your next money friend in, start writing your letters to that person, because or if you find that you get them in and like almost immediately you find reasons to get rid of them, write your letters, get your letters. You can write all of your letters in one day and then keep writing, but as long as it takes until you get them all, until you are in love with money. Remember that the love of money is not the root of all evil. I would think that if you would put a different, you know how love has a lot of different kind of definitions? This is one of those cases. To me, that it's the lust of money. That would be my thing if I were to put a different definition on the word love. It's kind of that greedy, lustful kind of thing that's the root of all evil, because then you're not coming from a heart-centered place. People who are heart-centered and they love money, they love it for all the good that they can do with it. And so now these guys are having a party in my wallet and they are attracting more money to it. This one here is Hamilton. See, I need to learn more about Hamilton because I can't even remember his first name. Sorry. So the $10 bill, I definitely have some writing to do with this one because I do have a little harder time keeping a $10 bill. These ones are all easy for me, and the next 2 are all easier for me, but the $10 bill is actually a little bit harder for me. Isn't that weird? Okay. So we're going to write our letters there. And this is Andrew Jackson. I think I was wrong about Thomas Jefferson. He's only on the $2 bill. I apologize for misinformation. I just realized I was wrong. Okay, so Andrew Jackson, he's the $20 bill. And this one took me a long time to get to where I could hang out with him in my wallet. I'm not really sure why, but it took me a long time, but we're good. And he hangs out with me. And very rarely does he leave for long. I think the other hand, right? Oh, he wants to be in front because they're lining up in front like that. Okay. This guy is my second favorite. I don't know why. The $50 bill, a lot of people actually don't like the $50 bill, but I happen to love the $50 bill. And I don't have a problem. His name is Ulysses S. Grant. For some reason, he was really easy to fall in love with, and he comes to me very easily in if I have to use him. I think that's really interesting. So a lot of people don't really like him. They don't like $50 bills, and I don't understand it, but that's your thing to figure out. So I have this, and then we'll pretend that Benjamin Franklin, we'll pretend that he's there because I have not been able to manifest a $100 bill to stay in my wallet for more than like a week. And I haven't done that very often, even at that. But this is pretty cool because this means that I'm already carrying around $88 just in money friends. So I have plenty of money. It's pretty exciting. And she's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to finish up really quick with that. The other thing that I have that not many people have is I have change babies. I think it's really fun. I have a coin in every denomination that we have in our U.S. currency, and I call them change babies. It may be the place to start with kids is maybe that we need to teach them to have change babies, carry change babies. Change babies, not only are they so that you always have change, but also they remind you that change is good. Change happens all the time. It's one of the most consistent things you can count on. Change will happen. I do not believe there's such thing as stagnation. When you feel like you're stagnating, I believe you're actually moving backwards, maybe a little bit slower, or maybe you're moving forward really slow, but I don't believe in stagnation. Change babies help us remember that change is good. Okay, now go put our money friends down. We don't have to put them away yet. I'll put them away in a minute. You also have to look at them often. You have to party with them, talk to them as they're coming in, talk to them as they're going out, whether they're your change that your money friends that you keep with you all the time, or your money friends that you're sending in and out. I like using cash because it is so different for us. Okay, so in order to get this diva going, let's talk about the other thing that I want to talk about because I wanted to do something with her. Because she's like, I'm just standing here, hardly doing anything but pulling faces at the audience. Yesterday, let's update. I'm feeling better. I'm not feeling 100%. When I move just too fast, I'll still get kind of a wave. Not so much dizzy, but kind of. So I'm still a little, but I'm doing much better. And I know that some of you have been wondering. Sorry that I didn't tell you that right away. One of the things that I did yesterday was keep a positive attitude. And that's what I want to talk to you about is the best medicine ever. Do you know what the best medicine ever is? A smile? A funny face? Or... oh, I heard one. That is the best medicine ever. Laughing is the best medicine ever. It actually, if you can laugh at things, it will help your mood. It will help your kick up your endorphins so that you're feeling happy. For some reason right now I'm thinking about that. We carry a lot of cortisol in our bodies because it's a stress hormone. It's a protecting stress hormone. Naturally, our culture now is so on high stress alert that it's putting a lot of cortisol in our bodies. That's one of the reasons why it's so hard for so many of us to lose weight. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm sorry I keep going, whoa. I'm pretty sure that one of the things that counters cortisol is endorphins. So exercising will put them off, but my favorite way is to... Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, she did it. And don't kick the desk.
It wasn't my fault.
So it makes you laugh. Besides being tickled. How about this? I sent a joke out to some of my friends yesterday. I told them that I should have named my son Zach. Oh, maybe we should share it. We should tell this to ThinkShare. His name is Zach. We should have named him Egg Zach Lee. So EGG space ZACH space LEE. Egg Zach Lee. And my son was like, "What are you talking about? Why should you name?" I said, "Did you read it out loud?" And he started laughing. So exactly, because that's how sometimes we say it. Instead of exactly, we say exactly. And every time somebody says it, I think of my son's name. So I'm like, we should call him Egg. That would be funny. What's your favorite joke?
Um,
I'll tell you one of mine, Kay. Because I made this one up. And it's for Whovian. So if you're a Dr. Who fan, you'll get this. Knock, knock.
who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Run. Okay, so I'm not a full-on Whovian, but I've watched enough to know that. Okay, what's your favorite joke?
I can't think of one.
Okay, you guys, leave in the comments your favorite jokes, your favorite ways to laugh. Do you guys laugh at movies? Do you laugh at silly memes? Do you laugh at Facebook comments? Do you laugh at yourself ever? Tell us how you make yourself laugh. Amy makes me laugh. I'm tickling Amy. Makes her laugh. She wanted to say stop. She stopped herself from saying stop, which means I can keep going.
Stop.
Yesterday, we did a pinky swear that I would not tickle her until she went far away from me. And so in order to remedy that, I invited her siblings to tickle her because I couldn't tickle her. I was like, she's sitting right next to me. I can't tickle her. So
Pinky promise.
I'm not going to pinky promise you this time. I want to tickle you. Okay. Hopefully you guys got some valuable information. Hopefully, did you have fun? Even though you didn't get lots to share, did you have fun making faces at yourself? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Remember, let your soul shine big, bright, live, and
Beautiful.
And we'll see you next time. See you tomorrow, guys and gals.